Well, here's something that's pretty interesting. According to the city of Harrington, the Harrington Raceway is the oldest continuously operating harness track in the country.
Harness racing in general certainly has some history here on Delmarva, and a lot goes into getting those horses ready to race. In today's Day in the Life, our very own Sean Stryker shows us what it's like to be a standard-bred racehorse owner, trainer, and driver.
They're off. Mojo Terror blasting away with I Wanna Go Fast. Cobalt Man darts to the front here.
This is harness racing, a fast-paced sport in which a standard-bred horse races around a track pulling a sulky and driver. It's a sport that has deep roots here on Delmarva, and no one knows that better than Victor Kirby.
My grandfather, who was a dairy and a dairy farmer, also a regular farmer, he got into the business in the early 50s, racing at the old Harrington Raceway, Georgetown. And when I was born in 1972, I kind of latched onto his coattails and followed him everywhere he went, and that's how it got in my blood.
And once it was in his blood, Vic had a hard time staying away. After finishing college, he returned home to the family farm. Today, he's a standard-bred owner, trainer, and driver, which means he makes the decision on whether or not to buy or sell a horse, works to get them ready to race, and drives the sulky on race day.
It's a labor of love. It's a lot of hard work, a lot of aggravation, but when things work out, the rewards are just, you can't explain it.
That hard work has translated into a lot of wins, having reached the winner's circle over 3,000 times in his career. And as it turns out, getting the horses ready to race is a year-round job. His day typically starts around 7 a.m. when he gets the horses moving. He then cleans out their stalls and tends to any ailments or injuries they have. Then he moves on to training.
They have a different routine every day. We either jog them, just like a person would jog, or we'll what we call train them, where we'll kind of simulate a race with them, make them work a little harder, get their heartbeat going. Some days they'll have lazy days where we just kick them out in the field, let them relax, and just be horses. So every day, that's the trainer's job. You have to kind of adjust your conditioning accordingly.
Today we were jogging the horses, and having only recently heard about this sport, I was eager to give it a try.
Guess it's my turn.
Vic took me for a couple of laps around the track where he explained how to hold the reins and some other harness racing basics before turning me loose on my own.
I think he's a natural. Come on, bud. Now you want to keep a nice loose but taut grip of the lines.
Okay.
If you want to make him go, I've given you some encouragement signals for the horse. To stop him, you kind of just give him a whoa and just bring the lines back a little bit. You ready to do this, Sean?
Yeah, Vic, we took 2 laps together. That's enough training, right?
Yeah, that's good. You're ready.
All right, ready? Here we go. Woo! Come on.
I'll admit I was a little nervous taking the reins for myself, but after I was able to get the horse going, it was smooth sailing, or should I say smooth trotting. Now, Vic says I was going about 8 miles an hour. In an actual race, they can reach speeds in the 30s, which I just wasn't and probably never will be ready for.
Woo! That was a lot of fun.
Is he ready?
Yeah, I think he's ready. But the cool thing is this morning I didn't even know what harness racing was, and now I'm jogging a horse.
You took to it pretty good. I think you might be a natural. I hope you don't try to take my job.
Yeah, you know what? I don't think we need to worry about that.
Of course, all of this work is to get the horse ready for race day.
We get these things prepared for what we call game day. Some of them, it's funny, they know when it's race day, and those are the kind you like. Let's go, buddy. And there's some that know when it's race day that kind of give you the attitude like, oh gosh, here we go again. But no, when things work out and you go to the track at night and you leave there satisfied, that's the greatest thing about this business.
A business that just so happens to be very dangerous. In 2006, a crash in Delaware claimed the life of Harold Hal Belote, a veteran driver from Williamstown, New Jersey.
We don't go to the track and try to think about that at night. The possibility is always there. You have to take, yeah, we want to win, but the primary thing is everybody's safety. We all look out for each other. sometimes things happen out of your control, equipment failures, lameness problems, a horse could break a leg. The possibility is always there, and like I say, you just try, as a driver, you try not to think about it and do everything in your power to avoid it if trouble does happen.
But it's the thrill of racing and winning that has Vic willing to risk it all.
Cobalt Man and Victor Kirby, Cobalt Man.
There's no better feeling. That's what we all do it for. It's even more rewarding for myself when you do it with one of your own, but no, that's when you win a race and go home, there's no better night than that.
And of course, with him in spirit for all of those wins is the man that got him involved with the sport, his grandfather, Vinyl Kirby.
Every time I accomplish something, I always think about him. I know he'd be proud of what I've done, and I appreciate that.
Which makes those victories just a little sweeter.
Now, besides driving his own horses, Victor also drives for other owners, and you can find him racing all across the Northeast.
Ah, Sean looked like he had
Sean
a lot of
doesn't take
fun.
his job first, yeah.
Don't go anywhere. Delmarva Life will be back in just a few moments. But first, we've teamed up with our friends from Sussex County Credit Union to help you make better sense of your money. Here's Cherie with this week's Money Tip.
On behalf of Sussex County Federal Credit Union, I'm Cherie Coleman with this week's Dollars and Cents Tip. If you're a college-bound student ready to take on the next chapter of your life, you want to be sure you're equipped with the proper financial tools to help you on your journey. Ask yourself this: do you have a free student checking account with debit card so you can access your money from multiple ATMs and merchants nationwide? Does your checking or savings account come with free mobile banking and online bill pay so you can access your accounts or pay bills 24/7 with a smartphone or tablet? Do you have direct deposit and auto transfer set up so you and your family can exchange money in the event of an emergency, no matter where you are? If you answered no to any of these questions, come into any Sussex County Federal Credit Union branch to open a student checking account with instant issue debit card and free mobile banking. Or open your account online anytime at sussexcfcu.com. Together, we can achieve more.